It's Champions League evening. Welcome you on the show. Sports Update on Trust TV. I'm Adeni G. Shafe. We just have to look at those matches that will be coming up tonight in the UEFA Champions League. It's a league phase. We know they're running as a marathon, and it's a big one because all the teams that will be fighting for honors tonight. We also want to see how they will add to their point that they will be able to acquire in the first day, the second day, and it's a big one because the teams are trying to see how they can run a marathon. 36 teams fighting for honor, and it's going to be a tough one there. Well, what happens as they all run to see how they will do well in this competition? UEFA Champions League, the biggest competition when it comes to UEFA, and the teams are battle ready. Arsenal against PSG, big one. Bayern Leverkusen will also be playing AC Milan, and we know that Victor Boniface will be there to at least work for his team. Not forgetting the likes of Inter Milan against Red Star Belgrade, and you look at Barcelona against the young boys of Switzerland. Matches are up today. I will look at UEFA Champions League. Talking about UEFA Champions League tonight, big one, and we also have the chance to allow 1 or 2 or 3 guests to actually rather call us to call in on the show on the UEFA Champions League phase that we are actually running through the fixtures for tonight. We have that's Red Bull Salzburg of Austria against Brest of France. Stuttgart of Germany will be hosting Sparta Prague of Czech Republic. PSG from France away to Arsenal in London, and Barcelona at the Nou Camp will be hosting Young Boys of Switzerland. Bayer Leverkusen in Germany will be hosting AC Milan, where Leo is already looking at Victor Boniface as a very dangerous player. Borussia Dortmund at the Signal Iduna Park against Celtic. That's another big one there. Inter Milan, then Nerazzurri at the Giuseppe Meazza, where they'll be hosting Red Star Belgrade. Peter Olayinka playing for that team. PSV Eindhoven of Netherlands against Sporting CP of Portugal. While Manchester City, a team that never stops scoring, they are away to Slovan Bratislava in all these games tonight. Which of the games will be catching your eyes? Although we are yet to open the phone line, but right now we just have to talk to the guests in the studio, and also hoping that Tenny Balogun will be able to join us via Zoom there from Suleja. Well, while we're actually in the studio, we have Noel Samson is here. Good to have you, Noel.
The pleasure is mine.
Okay, we just saw the lineup, rather the list of teams that want to play tonight in that particular, those fixtures there, about 9 matches coming up tonight in the UEFA Champions League. I'm sure the biggest one catching everyone's eyes, the Gunners versus the team from Parc des Princes, that's PSG. We have Inter Milan also be playing against Red Star Belgrade. We have some Nigerians that will be on the match tonight. Peter Olayinka will be there for Red Star Belgrade. We have Victor Boniface there for Bayern Leverkusen with Javi Alonso. While we also have teams that people want to watch. Barcelona fans want to see their team. What would they be doing? Yes, tonight. All these matches coming up. Which one is catching your eyes?
I think the Arsenal PSG is the one catching my eyes. You know, since 2007, they've played 4 times, and Arsenal has won 2 of the matches. They drew 2, which means that when you talk about the statistics and every other thing, Arsenal are, much favorites to win the match. And you can see Arsenal, they drew their first match against Atlanta, against our own Lukman Ademola, while PSG won the match against Girona in the first Champions League match. So you can see, to me, Arsenal needs these the 3 points much more than PSG, because they are having those 1 point, and it comes from the form Arsenal is now presently. PSG have not, since the departure of Kylian Mbappe to Real Madrid, they have not been great in great form like we expect. But Arsenal, they'll be fantastic despite having red card. In some of their matches, you can see they are still winning, and they are still striving to become the best. So I think they are going to excel. From my own prediction and everything, I think they are going to win the match. But it's not going to be a very long margin, like 4 goals, no, probably like a 2-1 or 2-0 margin. Coming
from Arsenal, the Gunners there, the guest in the studio, that's Noel Samson saying for him, he believes that Arsenal are going to win this game. Well, we're just starting from there, although we have some matches that are coming up, about 9 of them, but we are picking on Arsenal versus PSG, big match there. And a particular player, in fact, maybe their best player for so far this season, won't be playing because he had some issue with the coach, Luis Enrique. We talk about Ousmane Dembele. Dembele will not be playing because from what we heard that his name has been pulled out from the squad.
No, it's going to be a big loss to PSG, because when you talk apart from since the departure of Mbappe, he has been the very skillful one, and how fantastic he is, good with the ball, without the ball, he knows the position. So it's going to be a very big blow for PSG. But that's why I said Arsenal, to me, this night are having the upper edge to win the match, and they are playing at the Emirates Stadium. You can know how, and you can know, despite Arsenal having not having the likes of Odegaard due to injury, but you can see they still have other young players from the bench there, and you can see the likes of Stanley also is going to be playing for them today also. So I believe Arsenal is going to win. So I think, to me, PSG. So the really not playing for PSG today is going to be a big blow for them. But I'm still not ruling out other players from the PSG bench, because they also have fantastic players. But still, you cannot compare the impact of Dembele like another player on the team.
Well, we're talking about impacts there. Let's say actually cross over and talk about another thing that has to do with Barcelona against Young Boys. And I know I have a Barcelona fan. Tenny, are you there right now to talk about your team? Barcelona against Young Boys. They are ready to play this game. I'm sure you want to see your guys will win 4-0. Tenny.
Hello, good evening.
Good.
Well, I think although with the mixed results in Barca's recent games, you still cannot take it away that Barcelona they've had one of the best starts this season so far in European football, and they unfortunately lost their first game to Monaco. But I believe Barcelona can win this game and win it well. They create lots of chances. I mean, if we're looking at Barcelona with the proper squad, with Lamine Yamal, Rafinha, Pedri, and Lewandowski up front, if they utilize their chances, Barcelona is the kind of team that creates lots. At least we've seen that this season. They're able to create lots of chances. So I think the only problem they would face is if they fail to convert those chances. But Barcelona has upper hand, and Young Boys' history in the CL is not something to be envious of anyway.
While you are looking at that, you are looking at the history that, we are sure that Barcelona will run over Young Boys. Tenny, do you think the name they bear, well, I hope they will know how to run Barcelona tonight. The Young Boys.
No, I don't think. I mean, I have confidence Barcelona would win this, and I think it's just a matter of how many goals they would score. But Barcelona lost their game they lost their last match to Osasuna, so I'm sure they want to redeem themselves. So I believe they would win this game.
Okay, before you joined us, we were talking about Arsenal and PSG, and I know a lot of people, that match seems to be the star match for today, or for tonight. And Arsenal, PSG, I know stylishly, Barcelona fans always support Arsenal. So where are you standing?
Okay, so Arsenal, PSG, you cannot write off any of the two teams, to be honest, but I was listening to the other person speak, and yes, with Ousmane Dembele out of the game, and Arsenal's recent runs, you just know that I think Arsenal has an edge. And when you look at the sizes of the players, I feel tonight we'll be seeing Arsenal trying to utilize their corners because they have so many big men in the squad, and I think that is something PSG would have to look out for. So now I'm curious to see the lineup. I want to see who would be replacing Ousmane Dembele. I know that there are going to be. I know there are other options, but definitely not Dembele's quality. And I also want to see PSG's midfield options because they have quite small players. Vitinha, Luis Enrique might be forced to drop Vitinha, but I think it's going to be a big mistake because he would be overthinking. Regardless, I think Arsenal has an edge over PSG.
Okay, it means the two guests are actually supporting Arsenal right now against PSG. Well, it's a big one. Why we talk about that before we open phone line? Another big one coming. We know that Bayer Leverkusen, they will also be playing against AC Milan. And I saw where Rafael Leao was saying, well, to him, Victor Boniface is a very dangerous player. So they would not want to take any chances against Bayer Leverkusen. Would you agree with that, that Boniface is a dangerous player that will be facing AC Milan tonight?
Absolutely. I think Victor Boniface has been one of Leverkusen's talisman since last season, and he hasn't stopped. He has continued with the same pace this season. I think it would be a very good match. AC Milan they've had quite their last few games has been really good, and Leverkusen, well, they've been a bit shaky this season, but you still cannot write them off with the last minute winner and all of that. So be an interesting match. Also, when you look at Leverkusen with this back three they play, Milan might have an edge because they have really good wingers. You have the likes of Rafael Leao running down, and with a back three, it could be a dicey situation for AC Milan. But regardless, I think if Milan wants to win this game, then they should better win big. If they up to 80 something minutes, then you never can tell. I mean, it's Leverkusen.
Okay, we've been talking with Teni Balogun there from Suleja, giving us those analysis in the world of Champions League for tonight, and it's a big one. And we'll also look at other matches alongside Noel Sampson. Noel, you just heard what she said concerning AC Milan versus Bayer Leverkusen, beat of Boniface, the player to watch, and also it seems the fear of him now is the beginning of wisdom for AC Milan.
Yeah, actually, because we have, at AC Milan we have 3 former Chelsea players, Pulisic, Ruben Loftus-Cheek and what called Tomari. So you can see, and I also have a Boniface with Bayer Leverkusen. So it's really, I'm really trying to see how I'm going to balance my
analysis,
my sentiment, because of both Boniface and the former Chelsea players. But if you can see, if you watch the last match against AC Milan against Liverpool, you can see AC Milan scored first before Liverpool equalized and later won the match. You can see they could not maintain that winning streak, and they are top on the table, and so Bayern Leverkusen also fourth on the table in the German Bundesliga. So to me, I think Leverkusen have the much more will I call strength or more call quality to be to deal with AC Milan. Despite AC Milan have very good players. She has mentioned the likes of Rafael Leao, Pulisic, and other fantastic players. You have. We also have Leverkusen. We have the likes of Boniface, Zaka, and other great players in the team. So I think it's going to be probably a draw. Probably is 1-1 or 0-0 draw. I'm not giving either anybody win or lose.
Well, we're looking at the Champions League for tonight. Well, before we open the phone line, one player from Nigeria that applies trade for Red Star Belgrade, some actually call it Siveda there. Well, Peter Olayinka will be playing against Inter Milan in Nerazzurri at the Giuseppe Meazza, the San Siro Stadium. And for Peter Olayinka tonight, will he be able to score? That's a big one there. Tenny, are you expecting Peter to be another giant from Africa that will actually make a difference tonight?
It's Inter Milan. So, I mean, as a Nigerian, obviously, I would love to see Peter Olayinka on the score sheet. Nothing makes me happier than, checking different teams, seeing the score sheets and seeing Nigerians on the score sheets. But, Inter Milan is not a team known for conceding many goals, to be honest. I mean, it's not impossible, but it's just uncommon. You may win them, but they are not a team to. I mean, with that 5 midfield they use, they are not ones to concede many goals. So I would like to see how Red Stars attack would hold against Inter, especially. I mean, Inter's had an inconsistent start of the season, but you see how well they held Man City. So I think, I don't know. I think this would be an Inter at home. So I think they need this win. And I think the fact that they are going to be at the San Siro, it's not going to be an easy task for Red Star, but I would definitely love to see Peter Olayinka on the score sheet.
Let's see what happens tonight in the UEFA Champions League. Inter Milan versus that team where Inca plays straight. That's Red Star Belgrade. Siveda there. Well, right now it's time to open the phone line. 2 or 3 calls before we wrap it up. Let's hear your view. Which club, or rather, which match are you looking forward to? Which match are you looking forward to tonight? I just call that number on the screen. Let's have it. I'm sure Gunners fans are there. Gunners fans are waiting to see what they will be doing tonight. Well, let's see what happens. PSG versus Arsenal. Where are you dwelling? Is it Arsenal that will win that battle? Barcelona against Young Boys. Will the Young Boys will be running riot tonight? What about Inter Milan, Red Star Belgrade? Another one is AC Milan. It waits till Bayern Leverkusen. And you have the likes of Stuttgart also playing. Not forgetting that's Red Bull Salzburg. Also among the teams playing for tonight. 9 matches on. Which match are you looking forward to? Let's have your call 1, 2, 3. So that's at least we can at least interact together. Back to you, Noel Sampson. You heard what she said, that no matter how it is, because she's in Nigeria, she wants to drift towards Peter Olayinka scoring. And also, you look at Inter Milan, they don't joke when it comes to business of football. So it's a bit dicey where she's going to pitch her tent. And for you, where are you standing?
Yeah, actually, no, I'm Nigerian also too. I have to Peter Olayinka, but we have to be frank, for the past, since when he left the club, I've forgotten his club at Czech Republic, before he went to Serbia.
That's Slavia Prague.
Yeah, he has not been really as prolific the way he used to be, because
that was when he got invitation to Super Eagles.
Yes, exactly. He has not been since then. Since he went to his new club, he hasn't gotten any invite. I don't think he has gotten an invite to the Super Eagles, and you have not been here before. Smart Olayinka Peter, but now he has not been really prolific. So I just pray. The prayer is that he even starts today match, or he's even on the line, or he's even on the team. If he's there, then I believe it's going to be, because Inter Milan too. It's a fantastic team. They're fourth on the table in the match in the league there, and they drew against Man City, the whole Man City, English champion. So because of Peter Olayinka, so I'm giving it that Red Star is going to draw with Inter Milan.
Okay, we got a caller there. Good to have you on the show. Good evening.
Good evening.
Yes,
I'm calling from Kafanchan, Kaduna State.
Oh, how is Kafanchan this evening?
Kafanchan school and fine.
Okay, so which match are you looking forward to?
I'm looking forward for Arsenal and PSG match.
Are you a gunner?
Yes, I'm an Arsenal fan.
I suspect that. From your voice, I can see that you are a gunner.
Yes, I'm a gunner, and I have a full confidence that we are overcoming PSG.
By how many goals?
I think by 3 goals to nothing.
Are you serious? I hope it's not going to be reversed.
Yes, I'm serious. PSG don't have any player like Dembele.
Okay.
Dembele is injury.
Okay, no problem. Thank you so much for calling from Kafanchan.
Yes. Thank you.
Okay, well, like I said, I knew that a lot of Gunners fans want to be supporting Arsenal.
Because it's much. Those guys are not coming there to play.
As if PSG.
No, they are not coming to sell granite on the field. They are coming
goodness.
to play football. To 3-0 is much.
That's why I asked him. Are you sure it's not going to be a reverse?
That's what I'm saying. Arsenal is going to win the match for me, but I think it's going to be like a 2-1, 1-0, not 3-0. It's much. 1-2-3.
Okay, let's have this caller there. Tenny, just hang on. We are coming to you. Let's take this call quickly. Hello, are you there?
Yes, I'm there. Good day, sir.
Good evening. Good to have you. Your name and your location. Quickly.
My name is Peter Dawamkela. I'm calling you from Kafanchan, Southern Kaduna State.
Tonight is Kafanchan night. Okay, let's have you, Peter.
I'm in support of Arsenal.
Okay.
Arsenal are going to win PSG.
Are you also a gunner?
I'm a gunner, sir. I'm going to watch them, and we believe they are going to perform excellently well, sir.
Okay, it's like Kafanchan. We have a lot of gunners in Kafanchan.
We are plenty of them. We are very, very plenty. We love
Okay,
very well. We
a
love
good
them.
one.
They play very well. They give us a very good football.
Okay, good one.
Moment.
Thank you so much, Peter from Kafanchan. Thanks for your contribution.
And we are also supporting wherever Nigerian players are, especially Victor Boniface,
Okay.
Olayinka. All of them, we are supporting them and we are wishing them well and success. We are Nigerians, so no matter what, we still with our own people.
Oh, of course. After all, you are Peter, right?
Yes.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you.
Wishing them well, sir.
Okay, good one there. Peter from Kafasha just nailing it there for Gunners again that they're going to win against PSG. Let's see what's going to be happening. We've just been looking at the chances of teams playing tonight, and we quickly dash to Suleja. Tenny, you look at, well, Man City will be playing tonight also. Let's not forget that they are going to be playing against Bratislava. Yes, it is like saying, well, they're going to win on paper, like people say. Do you think they can win too?
Absolutely. I don't know what has been happening with Pep. I mean, from from Newcastle. I mean, from Inter, Newcastle, and all that. I don't know what has been going on, but I think this is one of those games, just like Barca and Young Boys. I think for Man City, this is the game where you let out all your anger and score lots of goals. Except the god of football, obviously, is not on Man City's side. I mean, they have a significantly better team than their opponents tonight. So I don't think it's even. I think it's a question of how many goals the other team would concede.
Okay, big one there coming from Tenny Balogun. Join us from Suleja as well. Right now, Man City seems to be a bit shaking because against Newcastle, we saw how they played, even the match for Newcastle. And right now, tonight is going to be another one, except maybe they use this game to score a lot of goals. Well, we have a caller. Maybe he or she wants to counter Tenny on this. Hello, are you there?
Yes, I'm there. Good evening.
Good evening. Good to have you on the show.
It's Benjamin Adamu calling from Bauchi.
Okay, Benjamin Adamu from Bauchi. Let's have it.
Bauchi.
Yes, we know. We can hear you. Let's have your analysis or contribution rather.
Okay. Yes. I am calling in regard of Arsenal match.
Go ahead.
Yes. Yes, I'm calling in regard of Arsenal match.
Okay.
Arsenal PSG. With optimistic that Arsenal will win their match, probably 2-1.
2-1. And who are the scorers of those two goals?
Even though I've not seen the
lineup,
but I'm hoping this guy, Trossard.
What did you say?
I believe Trossard will score 1.
Okay, Trossard.
Yes, and probably Saka.
Okay, good one there, yes. Benjamin, you won't be scoring anyone, right?
Sir?
You won't be scoring anyone, you.
No.
I'll just pull your legs anyway.
And I'm supporting all Nigerian players playing like Victor Lanka and others.
Okay.
So I'm supporting them. I pray that they will be in the score sheet too.
Okay. Benjamin Adamu from Bauchi, we want to appreciate you for calling in. Thank you so much. Well, we just heard him there.
Thank you.
He was actually supporting all the teams that Nigerians are applying their trade, while also going for the Gunners that they are going to win.
I like him to score like he said 2-1 because he's not the rating at PSG.
Yes.
Like 3-0, 4-0. That is much.
That's when you're not playing against. Let me not mention the club.
No, just keep quiet. You're not playing basketball.
No, I wanted to mention a club, but I remember that. Let me not mention the club. But seriously, tonight Champions League will be very interesting. A big one there. We'll be having it back-to-back from Kafanchan twice, one from Bauchi. We have a lady in the house, although via Zoom, join us from Suleja. Tenny Balogun has been talking also. Tenny, your last take on this show quickly. Just said, okay, right now, well, we just have to appreciate you for what you have done, Tenny Balogun. Thank you so much for joining us from Suleja. Tenny, are you there?
All right, thank you for having me.
Okay, well, no, something because of our time, we just have to go now.
The pleasure is mine.
The pleasure is yours. Yeah, good one there for those callers from Kafanchan and also for Adam Bauchi. We appreciate you for calling in. For Gunners, let's see what happens if they're going to win outrightly tonight. Adeni Gishafe. Sport is always business and fitness. And thanks for watching.